Testing? Okay, it is working. So, to preface this, I am playing through Frontline 59, as it says, for the first time. I'm not going to call it blind, although it technically is, because I have watched the first two missions of this game, or of this campaign, but past that, I have no idea what's going to happen. I've heard some things about the final mission, but outside of that, I pretty much don't know anything. I don't know anything story-wise, I'll say that for certain. And yeah, outside of that, I'm just going to be doing a blind playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to get done tonight. I might. I've completed everything in the campaign because I know that this game bugs out if you play Frontline 59 first, so I didn't do that. I completed everything, got all the planes. Honestly, I'm not too impressed by the graphical changes and the lighting changes. I actually do prefer the old version, and there were some issues that I experienced that weren't even on the original version that were in this. The audio is much more compressed, and I'm going to be curious to see if Frontline 59 has the same issue. I could already tell when putting on my headphones, because I haven't played this game with a good pair of headphones yet on the console, and everything's compressed to hell. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing in Frontline 59. Probably will be. But enough negativity. From what I have seen of this, I do like it. So let's get started. Obviously, I don't have VR, so yeah. Okay, new menu. Well, I have noticed that this game on PlayStation, the PlayStation version of this game, I should say, has an obsession with blue. So instead of orange, now it's blue. Multiple missions were blue tinted when they weren't before. So it doesn't look like it changed anything. Okay, well, I'm just going to make sure that the controls are fixed because it resets it every time. Even though it says it doesn't, it does. So anyway, I guess we'll find out. Obviously, I'm going to play on hard. You're not even a mercenary in this one, or I don't think you are. But apparently there's a mercenary difficulty. I have a bad feeling about that. But anyway, I'm going to do hard. Normally I'd do normal, but I already know that Project Wingman doesn't actually affect the damage you take, which is good, and I like that. So anyway, I'm assuming there's going to be a briefing or cutscene or something, so see you guys on the other side. And I'll probably be quiet for the most part for a lot of this, but I'll add commentary when I feel it necessary. And I have noticed that the campaign in this version actually added a lot of dialogue that, well, it didn't add a ton of dialogue, but the dialogue it did add basically was obviously trying to portray the Cascadians as assholes. Like, it was really, most of it was just, it was either changed voice actors, added lines that I feel like were probably already recorded, just weren't appearing in the PC version, or they were added just to make the Cascadians look worse. Which is fine, I never was a big fan of them anyway, but I'm assuming that's going to apply here. Oh. Okay, so this is... okay. I did hear that you start out with the F-14 and the F-16. I presume that you have a co-pilot? I figure you do. I feel like I remember there being one. I don't know what this co-pilot is like compared to Prez. I'm not a big Prez fan. I think this one is also female. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna, you know, run a two-seater. In fact, I think this is... I could be wrong, but I think this is actually... In fact, yeah, I think I am definitely wrong. I was going to say, I think this is one of the Federation skins for the F-14, but... Yeah, I might just be a K9 skin. Are we not getting a briefing? Oh, okay. I guess we're not getting a briefing. That's interesting. Oh.
You're the only ones that showed up? We're the lowest on the chain for the reserves. No one on our level ever expects to be activated. Didn't you know there was a war going on? We thought Cascadia was losing. Well, the Federation certainly isn't winning if we're going out.
The radio said a hole was just able to get through to Cascadia last week. Something went wrong with the Fed sensors over there.
The rest of Magadan's reserve divisions already deployed an hour ago. Amateurs. You're Division K9, correct? I swear there were more to our company. Should we wait for the rest? That doesn't matter now. K9A, you're designated flight leader. Take off and proceed to the mission area.
Oh, this is cool. Actually getting to taxi in a frickin' Ace Combat game. Who would have thunk?
I'm trying to remember how to fly this thing.
Are you gonna go, dude? Go. What the hell are you doing? Okay, take off. Thank you. That's slow ass. Well, there's no gear up animation, so what is it gonna do? Oh, it's just gonna... okay.
Alright, at least you can get your aircraft off the ground. This is Airborne Warning and Control Systems Aircraft Vita. I've been sent by Federation Commander to pick up any remaining reservists in Magadan. Sound off on your TAC names.
How many times we gotta get it through your cordial-line skull? We're reservists. We don't get the typical pilot jockey treatment.
We're just K9A through D, plus A's Rizzo. Nothing special. Can you amateurs make anything easy for me? Make something up. Fine. K9D. Brick. Where'd you get that from? Job. I'm a bricklayer outside of this. Guess that works. K9B. Rookie. Reporting in.
K9C, Cobb.
Call me OT then. It's what those unappreciative assholes call me at work anyway.
Well, if that's the pattern, K9A, your driver. Hey, looky here, boys. Looks like we got some fans fresh for a beatdown. Let's get 'em.
Those morphs? No shit, they're coming head on. Driver, on you!
Most of the mercenary IFF's crossing into Magadan airspace. K9, hold your ground. What a goddamn mess. We're engaging? It was a disaster. Command just sent us out there to die. What the hell did we miss? We'll deal with you like we did the West. Good shot. Hey, Wax, you mind telling us what the hell is going on? It's chaos right now. The men screwed up somewhere. Cascadians roused our forces and we lost the entire transport operation. What air transport operation? Don't worry about it. Division K9, you have no orders. Cover any damaged and retreated Federation Air Force aircraft from mercenary forces.
Strong lock.
K9, engage.
Not less than an hour ago, I was taking bets and horse races. Yeah, an hour ago, I was on the shitter. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Hey, driver. You're in the A position for a reason. Do some of that piloting stuff. Follow your lead.
Incoming Fed contacts. If I didn't know any better, these are the bench warmers. Let's show them what some real flying looks like.
Nice kill.
You know how much you're worth to me, Fed? About $300. Now line up and die.
K9A, box 3.
Shoot them!
Here we are, flying over the Federation itself. They flew all the way across the street. These folks must not be the smartest bunch. Driver, missile shot. We're dead without cover. We need support. Within gun range. Hey, Wax, we can't be the only ones combat capable of Magadan. Crystal Kingdom mobilized every fighter they had to join in opening Bering Strait. You're all that's left now. It's not supposed to be my problem they went all in on a dogfight.
Well, I can say I already love the music.
UX Galaxy to all mercenary pilots crossing over the IDL into Magadan. Be advised, my operational support does not reach out that far.
We don't need your support. It's easy pickings out here. Besides, Kaiser's crown isn't here to hold all the kids.
Don't say we didn't warn you. Galaxy out. K9, good work so far. Allied forces are still rolling in, so keep up the coverage. And how about reinforcements? They're still days away. You don't understand how much operational capacity has been ruined. This is Code 05. They're training hot. Mercs are right on us. So, Rookie, what are our odds here? I'm not a betting man. That's for other people. A bookie who won't bet? Well, you got a sick job, you know that? Someone's got to count the paper. Rear, watch it, incoming!
Rifle shot!
We saw how the enemy fell apart over the strait. The Federation isn't invincible. Go! Still counterattack, yes.
Right on lock. Did any of the squadron commanders make it back? Negative. Unknown. You have the last group of stragglers coming across the line. Designate. Peacekeeping squadron. Crimson?
It wasn't supposed to be like this, damn it!
I'm Winchester on everything and my engines are about to cook off. We need help.
Mercenary dogs! If I had the ammo, I'd cut you where you stand. K9, Victor to the
Water
Castilian
weapons?
peacekeepers. Get them to safety.
Where are they? That's not them.
Boys,
Oh, there they are.
die, die.
Alright, now I'm tired. Or,
This isn't for
I just,
business.
okay.
This is for Oceania.
I'm curious.
I don't like this.
Where are they? Okay, what are they flying?
We're putting you into the ground, peacekeepers. We won't let any mook get in our way. Thornhose gang, engage!
Okay, well, before that happens...
Shit! This ain't us, man. Driver, what are we doing?
We're gonna kill him. Don't worry. I just want to see what the peacekeepers are flying. Okay, it's 37. 37. And that also looks like a 37, so I guess Monarch shoots down all the F-22s. Okay, and that means that... So yes, I was right. Crimson 1 is an SU-37 pilot. Okay. Periphery Squadron. Doesn't that mean they're from around the Creole area? Hello. Good to see you, AJ. Oh, these guys are... Well, I was going to say the Kingdom of Vinland, but that's a mod, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I know that skin. No, Monarch did that. Or at least in this version of the game he did, because the Allies are actually... I remember seeing somewhere the Allies in this version of the game... the Allies in this version of the game are supposed to be better, but honestly they seem worse. Oh, I was gonna say, that seemed pretty easy. Well, why the fuck did you come out here then? You're mercenaries! I wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Something about the job twist wires. We'll have to be a little twisted as pilots. I guess that's why driver's such a natural.
IT? What the hell? That's such a weird name. But I'm guessing, based on what I'm seeing, that might not even be a canon? Because it seems to me like this is an F-15 squadron. And I think I remember in promotional material, K9 driver flies an F-15, so I'm guessing that IT's not even canon? Or if she is canon, not in these missions, technically. I don't know. Because obviously F-14 would be Navy, so... And these are all Air Force reservists, not Navy. Assuming that the Federation makes that distinction, I think they do. That took you a hell of a long time. Oh wait, no it didn't.
To all mercenaries, this is an order, or else your contract and pay are null and void. Back off. We can't risk extending the front line this far.
I disagree, Griffiths. This is an opportunity.
How does striking Magadan help us liberate Cascadia? That's not the type of war we want to fight.
Think. For the first time in 100 years, the Federation itself can be attacked directly. We are not conquerors, but we can give the beast a bloodletting. And I know a lot of men willing to volunteer for such an operation. Besides, any pressure that we can apply here means pressure alleviated from Cascadia.
We'll consider it, General Faust.
But that's stupid.
K9, we need you to RTB immediately. It's all gone wrong. Was that all the survivors? There were only a dozen. We're lucky that there were even that many. The Cascadia Cascadians have turned to those godless mercenaries to fight their war. And they are making a mistake that they can never come back from.
Shit. We're about to get caught up in this Cascadian business, aren't we? I should have stayed home and ignored the call to report. Rather take a jail sentence than whatever the hell this is.
It is what it is. Hey, driver. Good stuff. Why aren't you regular Air Force?
That is a great question.
For the last time, RTB immediately. We need to get set for what's coming.
Jeez, Louise, all right. K9, let's head back.
Okay, strong first impression. And I already liked what I saw, but I didn't, fully pay attention to everything. But no, I like that. And I got no help.
Right, we're back on the ground and there's barely any room to taxi. I've never seen this airport so busy.
It was the closest place we could reroute survivors. The next airbase over is full.
This isn't even an airport. It's just a seasonal runway. The only reason we have our combat aircraft here is to give the local mechanics jobs.
We'll get used to it. I don't like this any more than you do, but this, like you, are all we have to work with. I'm sure you know that reports from Cascadia haven't been entirely illuminating. But you've seen with your own eyes what's going on. Because of that, you're now being called to serve. According to the statutes enshrined in the Federation Charter and the joint articles of defense as issued by the parties between the Magadan territories and the Pacific Federation, Magadan's reserve divisions are being mobilized and federalized.
When I joined the reserves, I agreed to help out with earthquakes, the occasional smuggler intercepts, and even those stupid parades down by the Capitol, but not this. I didn't sign up to get thrown into a meat grinder.
Then Prey today was the worst of it. Just a flare-up from overeager mercenaries with the confidence they've gotten with Cascadia's backing. Driver, I don't know about your leadership skills, but for now, this squadron organization works, especially after today. You saved lives, and performed far better than even I would have anticipated. Right now, with K9, you will be perhaps the most frontline fighter squadron here in Magadan. The safety of the Federation is in your hands as we regroup. Get ready. We'll need you back in the air ASAP.
I kind of hoping if there is a Project Wingman 2, that we play as the Federation. That would be really cool. Especially after they seem to be going down an anti-Cascadian route. I mean, that just seems like it's what the writer or the dev, well, whichever they're trying to do. They seem to be trying to make the Cascadians look worse and the Federation look better. Because admittedly, in the original version of Project Wingman, the Federation were just kind of pieces of crap, and that doesn't really seem to be as much the case here. I like the change. I mean, I was never a big Cascadian fan because they gave me Stormcloak vibes, which I only really put into words recently. But, and I'm not saying the Federation's good, but they actually don't strike me as too bad. And I do find it interesting that they're going down this route. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking too far ahead since I haven't even played or seen past the next mission. So we'll see what happens. This is the last mission that I am familiar with to some degree.
The situation in the last week has been deteriorating rapidly since your activation. As the Federation has begun to reorganize in light of its air power losses over the Bering Strait, Cascadia and its mercenary forces, knowing that we're at our weakest, have sought out to do the unthinkable. A fleet of warships has gathered up and set sail for Magadan. Despite the fact we are still engaged within Cascadia, the Cascadians have been able to rally their own navy and merchant marine to launch a full-scale invasion. With only 1 day's notice, we've activated the ground reserve divisions and have begun to fortify likely landing zones. K9, you are needed in the air immediately to cripple the enemy landing operations. We don't know how long we can keep up a direct defensive confrontation. However, if we can give the Cascadians a black eye as they come in, it'll give the Federation more time to rally troops. We need you up there. Dismissed.
Well, again, I was told originally, or not regarding this, but regarding the Project Wingman campaign, as I understood it, Cascadia was as bad as the Federation. That's what I initially. That's what my impression was, and that kind of didn't really turn out to be exactly true in the original version of the game. But I would say that it probably applies here, just based on how the Federation and Cascadian dialogue is handled. It's more hostile. It's more negative for both sides, but especially the Cascadians and mercenaries. Especially dialogue they added in Red Sea and Presidia. I do find it interesting, some of the choices the added stuff they decided to do. I'm not flying the Sukhoi 25. I hate that aircraft in this version of the game. It's probably just as bad in the other one, but at least I got a mod that kind of helps. Not as much in this one. So I'm gonna stick with the F-14 for now. I don't know if I unlock the F-15, if I'm gonna switch over to that and just fly that. I don't know, because I want to hear IT's dialogue, but I don't know. I don't know. Again, like with Prez, I know which missions she has extra dialogue in. I don't know about this one. So, but anyway.
The Cascadians have already started their invasion. Defense operations are now underway. ISR counts 323 Cascadian ships, non-uniform, with the first wave consisting of 50. We can expect reasonably at least 50,000 troops in total, with more on the way if they secure the beachhead. The air cover composition is also non-uniform. Mercenaries.
The most bloodthirsty army on Earth, and they're mercenaries versus us. New companies of reservists. What do you think about those odds, Sergeant?
Depends on whether or not our air cover is any good.
Our time. 12 noon. Begin the defensive operations. Max Federation.
That's out here! We've got the ground! We're gonna make the Federation pay for Presidia! K9, engage. Enemies
What the hell did the Cascadians get information in less than a week?
Half the northern Cascadia is either in the cargo or fishing biz. Forget the boats. Trust me.
That fleet has way too much concentrated firepower, K9. Advise you to stay behind the red line indicated on the radar. Concentrate on providing support to the defenses as they engage the landing forces. On you, driver. Good luck. The closest thing we have to defensive positions are parking lots and sheds. What are we supposed to do against the Cascadian military? Pay your gas. Right, Charlie, reporting in. The Cascadians have made it to land. Enemy composition is confirmed to be the Cascadian Marine Guard, Black Eagle Division. Need assistance. ASAP.
These actually look like LCVPs. That's cool.
There was no way we were going to deny them landing at all. We need any and all air support.
K9's on station. We'll do what we can.
Roger all. Appreciate it.
If we had regular military forces out here, none of this would be happening. None of this would be happening if the Federation didn't snowball half our damn Air Force into its dark place. This is all we can do! Take front shots under and fall back when they get inside of our line! Keep it together! You're the section commander! Missile tracking. Driver locked on. Hold down your sectors! If we can even stop their momentum for a second, that opens them up to the air support! They're here! On my three! Shoot! Shoot!
I love having an Australian AWACS, by the way. Oh, it's almost like a reverse eminent domain. That's cool. The music. You know what? Screw you, Woodward. After all the things I did for you. You know, I find it interesting that there's another mercenary AWACS that is also apparently stationed at Rosedower, and we never heard about it. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna destroy all your aircraft. All of them? Light. Oh, cool. Okay.
We're not complaining if you're here to join. Peacekeepers don't miss flights.
Well, apparently they missed the last one.
Take out this fleet. Steal and engage.
Yeah, where the hell were you? Galaxy does say that Ulaanbaatar is present in Cold War. Why didn't you? You have aircraft from Rose Tower.
What the hell are you talking about?
That is kind of questionable. You have aircraft from Rose Tower, which means you have Sicario here. I'm expecting an explanation for that. I mean, honestly, really, why say you have aircraft from Rose Tower?
Enemy penetrating the counter line.
Unless I miss like the time thing saying that Midnight Light's gonna happen today, I don't think it is.
Do not concern yourself with this, Captain Woodward. Head back to Cascadia and report back to General Headquarters. The eminent domain has done enough.
I lost good sailors today, General. I hope you know what you're doing in Magadan.
We're not just in Magadan, Captain. We're in the Federation. Proceed with fortification operations. We will light this frozen wasteland on fire.
It's not frozen.
For Cascadia's sake, of course.
Fuck you.
The last forces are pulling out. We're in the clear. Tell the pilots they saved our butts out here today. Roger that. K9, Steel, we're in the clear. RTB. The Cascadians don't know what it means to fight a war. After this, they will. K9, we're needed elsewhere until the rest of the Federation military can arrive in region. Impress me. Magadan needs new peacekeepers. Peacekeeping Squadron Steel.
Who was the peacekeepers for Magadan?
You're right. I'm not re-upping on my next contract if this is how it's gonna go from now on.
K9, RTB.
Yeah. Man, I'm jealous of them all flying F-15s. If you guys don't know, which you probably do, that's my favorite plane.
K9, thanks to you, we inflicted heavy casualties against the Cascadians as they came ashore. It would have been near impossible to stop them from landing. However, for what you and the defenders did, it was enough for now. With the Cascadians on the ground in country, our only hope is to dig in, lick our wounds, and wait for reinforcements from the rest of the Federation to counterattack. Be on standby, K9.
Okay, I'm liking this. Alright, well now I'm blind, officially. Not quite literally.
K9, your orders have come through. In the weeks since Cascadia has made landfall, they've been able to push well into Magadan, cutting off any communication we have to the coast. ground reservists have done their best to slow the offensive down, but without a proper counterattack, the front line will never be stabilized. With the bulk of the Federation military in Asia about to redeploy to assist Magadan, we have to set up the tactical situation in such a way that this doesn't turn into a meat grinder. We have designated this spot outside the city of Celiadan as where we can break the enemy line. As we speak, a bomber squadron from Victoria in the core Federation is on its way to break their offensive. K9, your direct objective today is to suppress the enemy air defenses behind their lines that are keeping the Cascadian front line stable. Once those air defenses are taken out, you will then task to cover the main bomber strike force to take out the main Cascadian FOB. You can expect heavy enemy anti-air yourself as you strike their positions, but we have confidence in your abilities. Get to your planes. Dismissed.
Hey! This game learned something that Ace Combat 7 sure as hell didn't. You go in before the bombers, not with the bombers. I don't know why I pointed that out, why I pointed Ace Combat. I don't know if it did that. Did it do that? Well, yes, it did. Yeah, you secure superiority before the bombers show up. Whatever. Anyway, now I can actually, sorry, Ice-T. Is that a rapper? I don't know. Anyway, I'm definitely flying the F-15. If anybody has a problem with that, let me know. If there's something I'm missing out on. I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get the job done as I always do. Well, at least you don't have to hide that information like frickin' Diplomat. What's her name we're supposed to. Flak guns? Really? What is Earth-Ace combat and flak guns? That is so 1940s.
Throw them up in volleys. They can't dodge them all. You idiots. There's the AS to attack us. Bravo. It's to the right. Ground target destroyed. They don't even have an emblem. It's just K9. Federation dogs. I've got missiles the size of telephone poles going right past me. Right on, watch out.
Fighting is stood at front lines. The Cascadians patrol the force right through the vicinity there.
Keep them out. We need to box them in for those bombers. Did we make sure all of the civilians are evacuated?
We got as many out over section 5-1.
Any more refugees from that side?
Nothing.
See, guys, the Federation does give a shit about civilians.
All enemy AA saturated and fronting strikes are underway. 303, vector toward the main fire base and begin mission taskings. Airship lands alert, fall into formation. All hands, battle stations. K9, your mission tasking is now to escort the bombers.
No, why are they flying in now?
I thought these things were
Where-
from the ground.
A little preemptive there, guys. We're not quite ready.
It's just babysitting, isn't it? Driver, we'll follow your lead. Sorry we're late. Kaiser's goons were hogging the runway. All mercenaries kicked out those bombers. The Cascadians can't pay us if they're dead. How's it going?
I was giving you so much credit for not coming in early, and you just did.
You don't want to ram right into them. Drive up for supplies. Oh, right. Unification, bro. I can't believe they ain't bumped us close enough for our turret gunners. Wow, where'd that airship come from? I thought the Feds had all of it deployed elsewhere.
Oh, that's an airship? Oh, it is an airship.
Good time. Seems like we've got good time to a bit of danger for relations going on. Fire, I say bear. Concentrate all firepower on that airship. The bombers are fast, but that'll be worse if it drops its payload.
I don't think I've ever heard them describe airships as bombers before, though. They never have dropped bombs.
1-0. Yeah, I see it. Looks like Cordy burned on. Peter, what's up? Geothermal signatures have been steadily rising for weeks since the Cascadians landed. It has to be the result of the Cascadians wrecking our energy infrastructure behind their lines.
Oh, I get it. The second the Cascadians start kicking over geothermal production, the Federation kicks it into high gear.
Drive off, another one though. Call in everyone and everything. Steady as she goes. Sequence squads it. It's got more firepower than this entire formation combined. Missile around.
Nice kill, whoever got that.
Laboratory attack inbound on our position with that bomber formation. Have you made any progress in the city? Negative. Defenders are holding strong. Shit. Get my RTO. I need to radio fast. Cascadian FOB is in range. There's arm on all ordnance. Outside beginning descent to orbit point. All bomber units, ordnance away.
is kind of like Moloch Desert with that one, the bomber operation. I was gonna say they weren't doing shit, but they actually did do shit. You're welcome. Ja, Deutschland!
Fine by me.
I'm so grateful to see my Kameraden! I'm always... I did hear that there were Germans in this. I'm so glad to hear it. Oh, they're screwed now!
With the Celiadan frontline broken, regular military forces are now using the city as a jumping-off point to press back counteroffensives.
It's great to hear. Are we relieved?
Not quite yet. These counteroffensives are meant to relieve pressure elsewhere. Even if there was a victory today, understand that we are not yet at full operational capacity, and the Cascadians are beginning to dig in. K9, you're still on the hook. Get some rest, though. We'll need you up soon.
Interesting that the current Europa alliance apparently does not include Germany. Of course it doesn't. They're probably allied against Germany.
You all don't have to be here for this briefing, K9. Just Driver.
What are you gonna do? Throw us out? We've got a vested interest in our best pilot here.
Driver is our main overlay. We've got a lot riding on it, and I don't like being kept in the dark.
Consider it worker solidarity.
If you insist. Every day, more and more of the regular Federation military is able to get up to the front line here in Magadan. However, it is because of Magadan that we cannot have these forces transfer over and reinforce our contingents remaining in Cascadia. Crystal Kingdom has determined that we cannot afford to fight a protracted ground war in Magadan. If we do so, we will lose Cascadia within a month. On top of that, we're getting reports that Magadan's cordium and geothermal infrastructure is being torn apart. We cannot let this stand. Of the many offensive plans being drafted up, there is one that is inspired. And due to the nature of the situation, we are going through with it. Because of this, you are being sent on a mission that, uniquely, only you can be allowed to go on. I'll let our Special Forces liaison explain.
This is Highway 1, or at least the start of it. It's the infrastructure project which intends to connect the entire Federation from Magadan all the way out to Byzantium. Unfortunately, the Cascadian Frontline overtakes quite a bit of it in Magadan. Now, we've been using the construction of Highway 1 here in Magadan as a makeshift transit corridor due to it being underground. Not much resistance because it's only been us, and we've been in and out like rats. One of my men joked that, well, the tunnel was big enough that you could fly a plane through there. The main command base that is maintaining cohesion behind their front line isn't too far from one of the planned exit ramps on Highway 1. Now, all things considered, the Cascadians are well aware that we've got some nasty pilots and have been buffing up their AA on the front line. But if we go behind and strike at their nerve center, it's a crazy play, and at worst for Crystal Kingdom, they get a pilot we have to scrape off the walls. But at best, full collapse of the Cascadian offensive.
Driver, your orders are to fly into Highway 1, use it to make your way past the front line, and then emerge out of an exit to strike at the enemy HQ. If you pull this off, it'll expedite everything, including whether or not K9 can stand down. This will be a test of your skills like no other driver. But we wouldn't have asked you if we didn't think you could do it.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Driver, I think you've got this one.
That sounds very optimistic. Also, you said it was just for me. That only I'm allowed to do it. But you're saying I can bring a co-pilot. I don't know, I'm a little conflicted. But I guess if I'm not having any help, then I don't have formation and cohesion. So I can fly an F-14 and it's not a big deal. Oh, but you give me the SQ-37. I wish it had a co-pilot seat. Okay, well, I'll fly the F-14. Even though I'd rather fly the F-15. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. All right, well, I'll fly the F-14. I'm assuming I'm gonna need bombs. Actually, it looks like I might need more bombs than air, but whatever. All right. I will follow your lead, Mr. Rogers. Also, one thing I meant to say before, I couldn't say it during the briefing, but they changed the name to Byzantium, which is like, you know, I'm pretty sure that's I hope I'm not being dumb, but that's Constantinople, I believe. And if that is the case, let me look it up real quick. Yes. They actually spelled it wrong in the original game and said it wrong. They said Byzantine, which is like with an N. I figured they just roll with it, but no, they didn't roll with it. And they also said Moira. I don't know where Moira is, but okay. So it is actually meant to be Turkey and Greece. Yeah. Don't call it Istanbul. It's Constantinople. Anyway. At least we have an official tunnel run finally. I actually like that they didn't force a tunnel run in the main game.
Roger, section. Beginning operation. Driver, be advised we're losing radar contact when they're in there. It's all on you now.
All aircraft begin operation. Fly into the tunnel.
Hold on to something. That backwash when that plane comes in will send you flying.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Clear insertion. It's up to him now.
Please obey highway regulations. Current traffic flow. Error.
What the fuck? Oh. Oh, this is so fucking cool.
This is Satoshi Kuno with FNN East. We bring to you continuing coverage of the illegal Cascadian invasion in Magadan. We talked to both displaced residents of Magadan and our brave Federation troops moving to the front lines, highlighting the depravity of the Cascadians against the innocent people of our Federation. Before we get to that report, however, if you have any information about loved ones or friends stuck in Cascadian territory, both now in Magadan and in Cascadia itself, we urge you to call this hotline immediately so that the Federation state...
How many sensors are going off? Probably nothing.
You see how fast they're going? It's probably secondaries from what passes to another coast. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you should worry about it. Oh, you should fucking worry about it. A speed cam? What? Oh shit! Oh, that's interesting. A yacht? I'm not gonna be able to get that. I really want to get that yacht, but I could go get it. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. Shit. God, I don't like that. I'm kind of with fucking... How did you just bullseye me? What? I'm kind of with IT here. I'm a little scared. Oh shit! You have an idiot on your side. Holy fucking shit. This is not the game to do this in because it's not very easy to do precise controls. Yeah, I'm with you there. Why am I going full speed? What the fuck is wrong with me? There we are. You were. Now you're not. Holy shit, that's a lot of shit. Holy shit. It's the thing that sucks about flying the F-14, though. It's awful. I hate this plane. I'll tell you myself, Mace. Arizona Station. Awesome. Fuck you, Cascadia. I fucking will. That was fucking awesome. Don't tell me to slow down, AJ.
Coordinating the counteroffensive right now that we didn't even have time to debrief you, so, hey.
I'll keep it real with you, driver. I thought you were roadkill out there, so I'm out a few big ones. Can you blame me?
All right. Enough about that. Vita did message off some bullet points, but I'll summarize the important parts for you. Good job. You pulled off a miracle out there. Thanks to you, this whole Cascadian business might be wrapped up soon. That being said, I'm sure we'll be out there soon enough, so... Hey, we'll take a rest, driver. You earned it. I got a feeling this will get worse before it gets better.
Oh, shame. Alright, well, we only have 2 missions left, I think? Yeah, 2 missions, so I'm curious what's gonna happen.
K9, your time in active service is about to come to an end. The Federation military in its full strength has arrived.
What?
It's all hands on deck for this last battle. We need everyone that we can get, and K9's performance in the last month has been crucial to the war effort. If we can force the Cascadians off Magadan, I believe it would be within my power to relieve the reservist forces from their duties.
Yeah, just get the briefing underway. The sooner we're done with this, the better.
Age before beauty, Cop.
Yeah, you'd know a little about that, wouldn't you, old-timer?
A month being Wingman, and you're still...
With the majority of the Federation military now at Magadan, we'll be once again using the Bering Strait as the corridor between the Federation and Cascadia. The importance of this route cannot be overstated, especially since, regrettably, a mercenary-led airstrike recently struck against our Pacific hub in Sawaki. Suffice to say, that particular route is off-limits momentarily.
I was thinking about a vacation there after all this. Damn it.
With this particular offensive, we will use the overwhelming force of the Federation to repel the Cascadians from our land. And from there, Cascadia will be returned to the fold. That, however, is not within your operational boundaries. We've now returned to the initial landfall site for the Cascadians, and if we can cut off their original landing point, we can effectively force them off Magadan. K9, provide direct combat air support and terminate the enemy.
Sounds good. Fuck those Cascadians, man. Well, my homies hate Cascadians. It is California and Oregon and Washington, so there really isn't much to like, to be fair. So, you know. Ew! What the fuck is this doing here? Oh, disgusting. Fuck that. I really hope that they're still... Well, actually, if they aren't, I'll just switch, but I'm going to continue to fly the F-15. Oh, they're evacuating. Yeah, get the fuck off Magadan, you pieces of shit. Oh, I got issue 27. 5s.
What happened here?
Yeah, why is it great?
Forces picked up the Cascadian operation plan when Driver hit their base. General Faust's intention for invading Magadan hasn't been to take territory. It's been to destroy all of Magadan's geothermal accordion industry.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's gonna be a cold winter ahead.
You staved off the worst of the damage thanks to you. Now look alive. Rock 6 actual to all forward elements. Report to my call sign and kick off the operation. Section leaders, you have your orders. This is a sideshow before we get to Cascadia. K9, I've heard good things about you and Driver. Think you can help us clear the field? We'll do what we can. Rookie engaging. Cobb, going for it.
Break engaged. Driver, get us in, buddy.
K9, engage.
This is Black Eagle Actual. It's time to leave the Federation to its fate. Commence the battle.
Have you done with the objectives here?
No, I'll need volunteers to complete our mission. But we have
inbound communications from Peacekeeper crews. Steel, Shade, Onyx, Ivory, Black, and Tanager.
Tanager, huh?
left flanks. Copy. PK Crimson, however, is crossing the IDO immediately. What do we do? Do you think I have the authority to stop Crimson 1? Let them go.
Why do I get the feeling Crimson 1 doesn't give a shit what happens to the Federation?
Eminent domain on a whiskey station. How the hell did we lose the fight less than 1 month? Respectfully, Captain, I think we know how much a good pilot matters here. Don't I know it? Stand by for orders. Hostile down. Bravo, opening fire. Ground unit eliminated.
I need BDA on that last pass. Anyone copy?
Just stay in formation with driver.
It's the oldest goddamn war story. Air power ruling the day.
Man, Rockdale's have reports at least 80 KIA Charlie Romeos on position Maxwell. Proceed on pace.
Charlie Romeo's? The fuck does that mean?
General Faust, you're several days behind schedule on the pullback. You should not be in Magadan.
This war has changed, Griffiths. You heard what Elizabeth told you when we lost Presidia. Stay in your lane.
We're several days out from Prospero, and we're projected to take Presidia in less than a month. You are needed here.
Don't talk to me about what's needed. You are making a deal you know nothing about. No more half measures. No more ideas that this is just an independence war. I need volunteers. I don't care if you're mercenaries or my fellow countrymen. In order to secure the future, we are going to go on a mission.
Belay that order! If anyone goes, you will be left behind. Don't you dare abandon your country. Our country? Faust! Going with boss. Better than just waiting to sit here and die. Hell, why not? Hostile, getting right on. Driver, box 2. All gone. This is the warship Eminent Domain on all channels. Flagging using the keycom codes inherited from the FNS Jerusalem. Hailing all Pacific Federation channels requesting communique with the commanding officer of Federation forces in Magadan. Sir, they're calling for you. Put them on. This is the Federation Frontline commander of the forces currently engaged with you, Cascadian Commander. Go ahead with communique. The fortunes of this war change day by day. In this battle, fortune favors the Federation, and you will force us off Magadan. I admit this, and I ask for a momentary truce and cessation of hostilities for all active Cascadian Independence Force units to evacuate and leave. You have my word that we will return directly to Cascadia. No one else needs to die. Whether you retreat or fight today, the outcome is the same. This war is going to be over soon. There's no more need for this to go on. RTO, verify the wire immediately. My verification code. Copy. Making the inquiry. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Understood. Relay. Crystal Kingdom denies the request. Proceed with hostilities.
Sounds good to me.
Continue the engagement. Cut this channel to the rebels. Strike all codes on Jerusalem. What? You're going to kill them all? Rebels want to attack the peacekeeper ISS have started vectoring toward our position now. We need to move. We still have men on the beaches. Sir? Those bastards! All ships stand by for the last recoveries and then move out. The ships are beating us. K9, do what needs to be done.
Well, at least Woodward isn't too bad. Oh, they got airships, huh? I gotta say, I am, yeah, exactly, and they're losing. Fuck them. Wow, getting to shoot down Cascadian airships, oh, that is awesome. I don't know why Cascadia has airships, but... Oh wait, no, they did have airships by this point. I agree.
Within gun range. Just take me. All contact lost with the forces on the shore. The invasion is over. Sir, we're reporting casualties on all decks. The peacekeepers!
Helm, go 030. We are getting out of this AO. All stations, fire anything there. I hope Faust got what she wanted. Get her! Down them all! All Brock elements are reporting enemy resistance has ceased.
Copy all. This battle goes out to the flyboys overhead. Commence cleanup and bring in the transport ships once we're in the clear. We're moving to Cascadia within 24 hours. Chase that battleship! All peacekeepers, drive them away! K9, Cascadia has been repelled off Magadan. The battle has been won.
About goddamn time. K9C, heading back.
K9B, getting out of here.
Delta, heading home.
K9A, good job out there. RTB.
Cool. I know that's not it, but cool.
In less than a month, thanks to you, Division K9, and your supreme piloting skills, Cascadia has been driven off from Magadan, and the Federation has been secured. Federation forces are now streaming across the Bering Strait again, and landing in Cascadia in order to put an end to their rebellion. Under normal circumstances, K9 would be deactivated, and you would be allowed to return to your regular lives.
Just rip the bandage off, Vita.
K9 is being asked to be on standby as General Faust is being hunted down. Although the main invasion force has been dealt with, her splinter group has yet to be found. ISR is chasing down leads. However, until Faust is dealt with, K9 will have to be on call.
Okay.
It's always something. Second we start packing up to go home, we get told to stay on base.
I think you and Driver were born for this life, Cobb. You've both got enough fire in you to keep on fighting.
K9, General Faust has been found. ISR has reported that just offshore, Faust has linked up with a sizable element of mercenary and Cascadian airships. We're still trying to get the details on their exact force composition, but we're expecting an air assault.
Air assault where? It's not like there's anything still left standing after the invasion.
There is one strategic location of importance that his forces didn't break down. Base Station Zero. This is Magadan's largest geothermal facility, and it was just outside of the front line enough that, outside of a few air raids, Faust's main forces were never able to secure it. Crystal Kingdom anticipates that Faust will move on this facility immediately, and, with most of our forces otherwise concentrated on securing a foothold back in Cascadia, K9 is on deck. Load up for heavy air combat. The Federation needs you.
Oh, completely air-to-air. Okay. And he said ground forces, but sounds like it said completely air-to-air, so... I mean, it's fine. The F-15 forces you to bring ground stuff anyway. Okay, well, let's see.
K9, P6 here. Looks like we're right the only ones left to move up. We'll be manning the defenses down here, but we can only do so much.
Volkov, be advised. Cordium interference cuts into our radar. We'll be right on top of you when they start attacking. We got eyes on. Let's start poking holes. We pull this off, we go down in history. That'll show Kaiser. We've got inbound mercenaries from all directions. K9, engage.
Really? Really? This is because of Kaiser? Ay, ay, ay. This kind of looks like that mission from Project Nimbus in the snow. I think that is in Siberia. Just there wasn't as much lava in that one. None of them flying Chimeras, despite that apparently being a mercenary plane. Oh, mercenaries? Yeah, I would agree with you, probably. Apparently it's not for gold. Oh, you're talking with them? I didn't realize they were talking to him. Or is this like there's no immortality except like the memory in the minds of men? Airship?
Everything! Here comes the big one! Come on, rack up!
I don't know if the Federation is willing to insult me enough by constantly sending you reservists after me. But I suppose that's what the Federation does. Make people into who they need them to be. For you four, it's being a pain in my ass.
Cascadian.
That's what we do.
Diplomatic flotilla turned into warships.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Ah, shit. They're pretty strong, actually. Why does that sound like the frickin' Spider-Man PS4 theme? Who the hell puts flak guns on a frickin' airship? What kind of bollocks is this? Oh, that's, shit, I know that song. Oh, that's Fire with Fire. Can I not kill it? I guess not. I think I heard Orion. Oh yeah, they added Orion Squadron and they added that dialogue. That was kind of... I was wondering why they added that in Cold War. I noticed it was new, but I was like, why? Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit! Dude, you're trying to kill 4 pilots. This is so over the top. Shit, man. This is like the only fucking... They're basically just getting the stuff out of the way they didn't do in the original game. They didn't do the tunnel run. They didn't do the big aerial battle, so airship battle, I should say. So now they're just getting it out of the way here. Holy shit! You know, I've dogfighted airships, but I've never actually fully dogfighted them. Holy shit. You fucking pagans. Apparently not. Holy shit. Alright, this is a bit much. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Ah, fuck. That was not the right subtitle. There better not be another fucking phase, I'll say that much. okay, there's not. Good. Some fucking hell.
Listen to me, dogs of the Federation. Independence Force HQ. It's made up of all Cascadian officers who fought in the last war. Just like me. We found something terrible in Oceania. Something that every mercenary will regard as holy. If you drag this war out any longer, they will use it. And this world will become a battlefield. It's the only way for mankind to survive. We either kill you all, or you kill every last Cascadian.
Oh, yeah, I kind of figured since it wasn't... I kind of figured that since it was going up and not down.
Faust and the White Fleet are splashed. We'll have SOF move in and confirm her, KIA. K9, you did it. Remain on station.
What the hell was she talking about?
We're little people. It's not our deal. What matters to me is that we're done. We get to go home.
All of us. Something going on. What the fuck is that? Was there like missiles in the sky? What? Well, I figured Consequence of Power was probably happening, but okay. So they were fired from Magadan? Is that? The Federation is in ruins. Oh. Oh, I didn't hear that. I'll play K9A in the next game. Fuck it. I'll kill every last Cascadian. It does? No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? No, it doesn't. I mean, it does, but I mean, I figured you were assuming that. No debrief? Oh, that's it? Okay. I mean, okay. Hey, look. Here's the thing. You were never gonna beat the ending of Project Wingman. Okay, all right. I know that people don't like the ending of Project Wingman, and I understand why. It was very poorly done. I've been thinking about this, and I'm curious if this is the route they're going to go down, and if it wasn't just... It might be a retcon, or they might retcon it, or maybe they won't. From what I understand, the Federation hardliners were responsible for Federation hardliners were responsible for blowing up Cascadia at the end of the game. Now, what I am kind of proposing, may be possible, maybe they'll retcon it, or maybe they'll keep it the same, maybe I'm just off the rails here, is maybe the Cascadians were behind it to make it look like the Federation, to spur on the war. It's just an idea. I mean, because even though I don't like it, and well, what I was getting at is Project Wingman's original story. The story, as far as you play on campaign, on hard difficulty and below, comes to a satisfactory ending. I know it doesn't make a ton of sense. It's kind of dumb, and there were reasons for that I kind of forgot. I remember actually like coming up with a good reason for why it didn't make sense, or why it wasn't good writing. But I liked it because most Ace Combat games I don't feel have a satisfying conclusion. Well, okay, the reason I say that is because they made it clear here that it wasn't just a war for independence, that they wanted to destroy the Federation. That's why I'm saying, because there was a ceasefire. They had already declared a ceasefire, at the end of Presidia. That's why I'm saying that. Because yeah, I know that's the idea, and it's whatever. But the thing about Project Wingman I liked is that it was a satisfying conclusion. The assumption is everybody in Cascadia is dead, and then Monarch is the only guy who survived. That's the way it was presented in the... Well, that's true. But that means there's dissidence in the Cascadians, and to be honest, the way it's presented in or the added dialogue kind of suggests that even the Cabal guys and the what are they called, the mercenaries and the proxy squadrons, even they are kind of assholes. But I see your point. But anyway, yeah, as far as you were concerned at the end of the game, it was just Monarch who was left. And that was a satisfying conclusion, because you can kind of just presume Monarch probably doesn't survive. But then mercenary difficulty happens, and you have all the dialogue, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not a fan, because... And the reason I'm not a fan is because I presume there's not going to be a second Project Wingman game. Now, if there is going to be a second Project Wingman game... This is not a bad start. This is not a bad teaser for it, per se. I like this. And I actually am comfortable in saying that I like this. I like that I can just say, this was good. This was good. It was a good addition. Is it worth... And let me say this. I don't know if anybody is going to watch this or get to the end of the stream to hear my thoughts, but this is not worth purchasing again if you are a PC player. If you've already played this game on PC, watch a playthrough. Do not buy this. I only got it because it was on sale and I had points to buy a gift card with. But this is not worth shelling out the full amount the game is worth. Again, if you've already played the game on PC, because the main campaign is a downgrade. There is some good stuff that they changed. There are some nice additions, and I haven't played Conquest mode, but I already know it sucks. That's not even a question. It always has sucked. But yeah, this is not worth $30, I think is what it was. It is at full price. That's not what I paid, even not discounting the fact... Well, the war in Oceania, I presume they're talking about whatever Monarch and Hitman were given. That's what I presume they were talking about. And that's a part of the reason I'm kind of like, well, if you're making a new game, you kind of just made the Federation the underdogs. I'm kind of unclear at the end now, because the way that they just presented it was a little odd. Because it makes me think now, the way they just presented that at the end makes it feel like the Federation destroying Prospero was not so much a scorched earth tactic, but it was a, okay, you want to play ball, we're going to fucking play ball and destroy Cascadia. That's what it felt like they were trying to insinuate. I don't know if that's what... I'm going to replay these. I'm going to have to do the mercenary playthrough. I don't know if there's anything added. I'm not excited to do that because that last fight sucked ass. But, it didn't... I mean, it wasn't bad. It just was a little too much. But... yeah, it almost feels like they're suggesting that it wasn't a scorched earth strategy. It was a deliberate, okay, you want to play ball, fuck you. It's also interesting that they're already stating that the Cascadians have whatever it is. I mean, I guess that could make sense, and it's fine. But I did like the explanation for why they have airships, is that they were... well, I don't know if that's for just these airships in particular at the end of the Frontline 59, or all the airships the Cascadians have, that they're diplomacy ship. I don't know. I like that they tried to give an explanation, but anyway, what I don't understand is why it seems to me that, if I remember right, the Cascadians were actually a pretty big part in the downfall of the mercenary cabals in Oceania, so I don't get why they're so cooperative with the mercenaries, other than, you know, desperation. I would also wonder how they have a hold of whatever this thing is. I like that we got more information on what this thing is. It's a weapon, obviously, of some kind. What kind of weapon, who knows? But it is interesting, and I'm excited to see what they do. It's also kind of interesting to me that this guy seems to be... I'm assuming you're talking about the mercenary... oh, no. Well, yeah, no shit. If you're talking about Vita... I thought Vita was from Magadan, but I mean, no shit, he's Australian. Of course he's from Australia, Oceania. Yeah, I mean... I was actually kind of confused a little bit at the end because I was kind of busy flying, but it sounded like they were talking about Magadan, and when she said that, I was like, wait, you just fucking destroyed Magadan. What are you talking about? But Oceania. But that's the thing! Well, the Cascadians also destroyed Oceania. They also were involved in that. I don't know why the Cascadians are getting no blame for that whatsoever. I know they were part of the Federation. I'm not even sure. It's weird, but the Cascadians were... oh, he did say that. Okay, then that kind of answers my question. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. The Cascadians were behind Oceania. I mean, they weren't behind it, but they were majorly involved in it. And a lot of their generals are from that war, so... yeah, it's interesting, the world building. I like it so far. It's a lot better than just having it in the files and being like, well, whatever. I'm not a fan of the way they handled that last mission, though. You should absolutely have had more allies with you. For whatever reason, they still have not improved this. Squadron AI is the worst AI in the game, and I did not see them helping me at all when I was playing that last mission, and that's not okay. I don't like that. I don't like how in Eminent Domain and Clear Skies your guys don't help you. And in any mission they don't help you, but it's only the randoms that will help. And even then it's worse. They're worse, and that makes the experience worse. I don't like your allies not doing stuff. I've always been very pro your allies contributing, and they're worse here. So this playthrough was fun, though. I enjoyed it. I like this edition. But don't buy this if you are on PC. If you're on PS5, though it's a downgrade from the PC version overall, And the audio quality is still bad. On this too. You should get this game if you are on PS5, or if you're on console only. But if you've played this game, you don't need to play it again. And you don't need to get Frontline 59. Because especially if you don't want to play through the whole game and get all the trophies, you're screwing yourself by playing Frontline 59 first, because it breaks the game. So, but yeah, anyway. This is fun. I liked this. This is good. And I would highly recommend playing this if you are on console. But if not, you're good. You don't need to play it. Just watch something. Anyway, that's all from me. I don't know if there's as I said, I don't know if there's a mercenary specific stuff. I'll find out. But anyway, it was nice playing this for you guys, and I'll catch you on the flip side whenever I upload my next Duke video, which I'm not even going to say anything. It'll happen eventually. It's mostly through being done, but not quite there. So anyway, peace.